Good morning, everybody. Let's start our morning with by bowing in front of Shri Mataji, raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan. So listen to the Ganesha Tavashisha.
श्री गणेश अथर्व शीर्षम. ओम नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादः सन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निःसृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
talk this morning is a Shri Krishna Puja talk from 1981.
What are the very detailed information about their attack, how they attack. Now we have to know that there is a war on between the satanic forces and the divine. Now you are the people who are chosen to be divine. But even if you have chosen that and God has accepted you and has given you your own powers, still you must know that you are still vulnerable very much to the attack of the negative thing upon you. Now always one has to remember that divine will win in any case. There is no doubt of it. Supposing you fail the divine, you will be the losers, not the divine. If you all fail the divine, then you will be destroyed as negatives. So in the ultimate destruction, divine will finish off all that is satanic. There is no doubt about it. But how many people are going to be destroyed is the point. So you all have to be very much alert that you are to be saved. And you are not going to be one of those who are destroyed. The more we fail, the better will be our enjoyment. The more people we fail, there will be a greater power flowing, and the effect of that impact will be such that we might ourselves able to negate all that is satanic, and a very little will be left which will be destroyed. So the responsibility on the soldier is to understand that there is a war going on. Now this war is within and without. First basic thing, within and without. First we must see the within. The within war is that we are the spirit or not. Very simple. We are the spirit or we are not the spirit. If we are the spirit, that means we are not ego, we are not superego, and we are not this body, this mind or anything, but we are the spirit, which is perfect. So all the imperfections that come within us are our own. And we are responsible for the imperfections, because whatever God does is perfect. And when we see that there are imperfections, that is also a very big if. If we see, because that seeing is also not possible for many people. They are so blinded by their ego, they cannot see, they are not aware of it. Or some are so blinded by their possessions and superego, they cannot see. If you tell them that you have a superego, they get double egoed. If you tell them you have an ego, they get superego. Because they are still identified with that. So to be able to see, first of all, is the first step. But if you see, if absolutely a big if, see that you are not perfect, that you are not to justify your imperfections, that you are not your imperfections, but you are your perfect being. You are actually, but just now you are not. So the movement is very, very slippery in the beginning. So one by one, you must put your foot steadily as a climber on a smooth mountain does. First step should be that can we see our imperfections, not others. First of all, not to see others is the first principle of Sahaja. First principle of Sahaja is not to see others' imperfections. What is the gain? I just can't understand this, because I am very differently made. I can't understand what's the use of seeing imperfections of others. You cannot correct it. You cannot do anything about it. By seeing them, you do not improve. By seeing them, you cannot improve collectively. So, there is no sense in seeing others' imperfections. Now, first of all, see your own problems, your own angularity, your own misidentifications and imperfections. When you start seeing them, then the first thing you will do, best way to avoid everything. Avoidance is a very great character of human beings. But in a subtle way, it is insincerity to yourself, to your ascent, and to God. So face it. Now you see your imperfections correctly, in the sense, you see, yes, I am possessed, no doubt. If I am possessed, why should I be possessed? I must do everything that is under my control to get rid of it. Now a possessed person is always an abnormal person. Either he doesn't talk, or if he talks too loudly. They are in dualities, always remain. Either he is very hot-tempered, or he is oversweet. Any person who is extremely sweet, all the time is very sweet, never gets angry, that's abnormal. Should be able to sometimes show your anger. For example, somebody beats your mother, won't you be angry? At that point, you should be angry. You have to be. If you have a personality, and a discreet, wise personality, you should be angry if somebody does anything to you. You should be angry. That anger is given for that right correction of a person who tries to harm the source of wisdom. Source of everything. So that anger is alright, justified. And in that way, one should again not to be deluded that if mother has said at that time anger is alright, then anger is justified. This is the trouble with human beings, is that they generalize everything. So one has to know one thing, that you were human beings. Now today you are yogis, but you are human beings. And that human beingness is still there in you, still lingering in you. And all these things are like caterpillars, parts are still hanging around you, that you still behave like human beings. You should not, you should behave like a yogi. And yogi is discreet by nature. He knows where to get angry, he knows where not to get angry. But for a Sahaja yogi, one has to learn it by dropping out all those human beingness that is attached to you. So the discretion, and that wise discretion is to be developed. Like Krishna has said that you have to go and fight. Take the swords in your hand and fight the enemy. The one who did say that, Krishna has said, take a sword in your hand, now go on killing everyone. Then even Hitlerism can be justified. He said, your enemies. This is important. Your enemies. Now who are your enemies? Who go against your ascent. There are 6 in number. One is lust. Lust. Of course, perversions are out of question, but even too much of lust, like you see, too much attachment to husband, too much attachment to wife. But the other side is also there. Running away from sex is another nonsense, you see. That's another sign that you are possessed. Definitely, no doubt. If you are husband and wife, you must have sex life, but a sensible one. And the relationship should be such that it should ultimately culminate into it, and not the way people all the time think of sex. If you think normally of sex, then it's something wrong. Only when you reach a point of that thing, then you should feel it. I mean, that's a normal way. Like when we don't think all the time of water, do we? When we are thirsty, only then we think, isn't it? But those who think about water all the time means you must be having lots of thirsty people within you. That they are asking for water, 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 water. It's a point where you reach, where you feel hungry about it. And there is a sense, there is a way of taking water. How much particularly we are about taking ordinary things like water. It should be from a clean source, whether it is coming from the kitchen or not, we'll first find out. It should be in a clean glass, from a clean person, everything. We are very fussy on that part. I wish we could be the same way fussy about our married lives. That this is something where we put your heart and mind. Are we clean enough? Are we sweet enough? Are we all right? So this is one of the very important attacks I have seen. You marry a person and it's finished in this country. In India it's different. Here if you marry a person, suddenly you find God knows what happens. They all end up into lunatic asylums. I mean, that's a pass for them to drop out. One of the big sieves is marriage in the West. So these sieves are there, so be careful not to drop out of the sieves. And keep your mind upon yourself, judging yourself how we work out. So the first one is kama, is the lust. Second, very important, is krodha. So Krishna has put krodha above kama. Is a anger, heated personality. Angry. He thinks that krodha comes even before kama. He was so much against anger. Anger. If you are an angry person, take out anger upon yourself. Beat yourself nicely. Best thing is to beat your face. Then you are hurt a little bit. So you remember it to begin with. Then you beat yourself on the ground with shoes. Every morning. You get angry, all right, have it. Because this heated temperament is a big curse, is your enemy. That gives you a very great weakness against collectivity. You see, a heated man never realizes that he is an angry man. And that's the base of satanic forces, because they act on you because they are angry with you. They are jealous. There may be any reason. They are angry with God. The whole base is anger and hatred. So the second point is we should see, have we got anger in us? If you have anger, you cannot enjoy a sunshine, you cannot enjoy a flower, you cannot enjoy any. Ultimately, you can't even bear yourself. The best way to punish such a person is to put him in a jail, alone. Then he faces himself, then he gets rid of it. That's the best way, I think. That's not the way I can understand. That separate him. Let him put into seclusions. When he goes into seclusion, he'll have to face himself. And then he looks at him, gets angry. And then that anger goes on. See, if you keep with them, with others, you see, then he has a chance to get more angry. Maybe he might grow into his anger more. So the kama, krodha, mada. Mada is the third thing. Kama, krodha, mada. Mada is what you call is the pride. Or pride is a decent word. Vanity. comes out of ignorance. If you are supposed to be good looking, I don't know, the quality, understanding of good looking and beauty is also so different that I used to think somebody is a very ugly man, and it seems that he is supposed to be handsome according to Western standards. I said, oh God, how can he be handsome? Yes, he is very handsome, mother. And I was surprised at how, according to Indian standards, nobody would marry such a man, you see. But such a man here is a very handsome man. It's more surprising that how our ideas of beauty also change. But I would say, in this, fundamentally one should understand that those people who normalize everything by their thinking, you see, the beauty should be, means this. Face should be such, the nose should be such, and this and that is all being sort of measured out, you see. This is beautiful. Then, all these ideas of beauty that are thought out, not spontaneous, again I say, are not beauty. So people who have pride about these things, like, oh, I have a very beautiful house, maybe the ugliest house you could think of, could be the ugliest. I tell you, some of the houses, I just couldn't enter in, I felt like vomiting. And for some people, it's the house one should go and visit. It's all booths sitting here and there. If it was a beautiful house, no booth would enter it. It's a Suchita. The beauty is in purity. Purity is the expression of beauty. If you have no purity, there cannot be beauty. Now will you please listen to me and then take a photograph. You have been trying for 1 hour and you will try for 3 hours, you cannot do it. So you better listen to me. Now, the purity of a person is very important. And then once you have purity, you have no pride. You become prideless. Absolutely prideless. Because that is also a kind of a stigma. When it is purity, everything drops out. So to be proud of something, or vain, all pride so-called are vanity. Nobody is rightly proud. You have to be proud of your virtues because you enjoy them. You have to be proud of things of which you enjoy. Enjoy. Not happy, but enjoy. Again, discrimination is there. Now, when you start judging yourself like that, you will be amazed. Best is to judge by children's reaction. Not by a bhuti child, but a good realized soul child. Some women, you see, I have seen, dressed up with all that thing and everything like that, you see. And when a child sees it, starts, you see, he can't bear the woman and men are running after her. You see, you can't just understand, a child just can't bear. I have known many such cases, you see, where the children would not look at them, but they just start like that. And best experience I had when I was going. Once I went to Japan and we had a lady with us, very self-conscious American lady, dressed up like that, and I don't know, she had put some sort of a big thing on her head. What was that? She took about 3 hours to get ready. She went to a beauty salon, this thing, because we were going to see some big man there. And this fellow had a house which was approached by a long road where you have to climb up something. Funny man. So we went there. Now this, on the way, on the left-hand side of that road, there were some little houses from where little children, Japanese, very sweet children, came up to see. And they just rushed to me and I was playing with them. Suddenly one child looked up and this one was there. She said, and everybody, they all ran away. So I caught hold of a child. I said, why did you run now? So he said something in Japanese. So I asked the interpreter what it is. She said, I'll tell you later, but let the child go away. Then I asked, what was the child say? She said, she's a witch. And this lady had spent so much money, 3 hours dressing up herself. I don't know what she was looking like, but She's a witch, you see, they all ran away. And this child was pulling himself saying that, but I don't know what was that. So this is so-called beauty of men and women is vanity. Their houses, their possessions, their positions, all this pride is nonsense. The one who owns something has no pride because he really owns. When you really own, when you own everything, why should you be proud? But the way we are proud of our noses and eyes, sometimes I feel you don't own them. If they are part and parcel of your being, what is there to be proud of? So is mother.
We'll have to leave it there this morning. I'll post the link for the talk later so you can listen to it all. Let's continue now in silence. Jai Shri Mataji. We'll just say the morning prayer and the last verse of the 3 great mantras. May I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day have love for all mankind. I think I'll muck that up. Hang on. Sorry. Too thoughtless. Sorry. Okay, start again. May I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the soul, of the whole, and may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Shri Mataji, please be in my heart and in my mind. Jai Shri Mataji. The last verse of the 3 great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please remember to bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan. And have a wonderful week, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji.